Hi, everybody. My name is Rita Crompton. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. We are excited about getting ourselves pulled together for Thanksgiving and Christmas shopping. I love the holiday season, and I hope you do as well. But tonight we're going to be talking about inventors and the way you treat your invention like a child. I hear people all the time tell me that, but it's like my baby. I have to take care of it. Yes, you do. All right. A good invention is like a child. You conceive it, your aha moment, eureka. I've got an idea. I can solve that problem. All right. So you conceive it, you nurture it. You do the due diligence, you put money into it, you get a search done, you file a patent, you get some prototypes done. All right. You're nurturing it, right? Just like you do a child, you nurture it. You feed it, you clothe it, you teach it how to read and write. All right. And then it sucks you dry. All right. I want a new car. College. Holy mackerel. Prom and dates and books and makeup and toys. Prototypes. All right. Prototypes. More prototypes. Engineering. Marketing. Packaging. Insurance. They suck you dry. All right. So a child is like an invention. You conceive it, you nurture it, it sucks you dry, and then you throw it out. You send those kids off to college, you make them move out of the house. It's the same thing with an invention. Until it's got some legs and you push it out the door, it'll never grow up and be big and take care of you. And not that we expect our children to grow up and be big and take care of us, although, so eventually it happens frequently, but that's not the name of the game. You want them to stand on their own. You want them to take care of themselves. You want the invention to pay for itself. One, you get to the point where you want to make a profit, but honestly, all right, you want it to at least break even and stop taking money out of your bank account. Well, for most inventors, it's not until you license it that you have that opportunity. All right, as a startup, you're going to be putting $250,000 into this, no questions asked, generally more. I've got a young couple on the East Coast that are pushing 700 grand and they are still in design changes. It's like, really, how far do you try to push this up the hill before you just give up? They should have given up a long time ago. Stubborn, foolish, and they are being sucked dry, big time. So what do we look at? All right, how do we tee it up? All right, so that you've got minimal outlay, you've got the greatest support, and then it starts taking care of you. As president and CEO of Archimedes Offspring, all right, that's what we look at doing. We want to be able to help you tee it up and send it off to school as soon as possible. All right, the sooner you are able to get that invention out there, right, the sooner it's going to be able to take care of itself. And I get so many inventors who say, oh, but somebody will steal my idea. And oh, if I put it out there, well, you can't have everybody who buys one sign an NDA, for goodness sakes. That's kind of silly. All right. The whole idea of having somebody file a patent is you don't have to chase it all the time. You can start selling it. You cannot sell them all yourself. I get so many inventors that, oh, I'll just sell it on Amazon. I'll sell it on my website. Well, Amazon might give you a chance, but selling it off your website, no. I mean, that whole idea of build it and they will come, they don't even know you're there. And you can spend tens of thousands of dollars, again, being sucked dry on marketing, whereas if you went out the door and looked for licensing, you've got a better chance. All right, so licensing. When you're getting it teed up and you're going through that due diligence, all right, Archimedes Offspring is doing the mentoring for you. We are helping you. We're helping you make decisions. We are helping you look at options. All right, we are looking at, doing that first run so that you can be teed up for licensing in the best possible light. We're helping you launch your product, or in another way of looking at it, get them to move out. When your invention finally gets legs of its own and moves out, all right, when you license it, right, somebody else has got the deeper pockets, right? They're going to pay for the product liability insurance. Depending on what industry you're in, that can be a killer. right? So AOS is going to help you. We're going to give you the name of a company that can help you find your own product liability insurance. And once you license it, you need an umbrella policy. But I get inventors who will go out the door, and before they have even made one to sell, they're paying for product liability insurance. That's crazy, right? There's, the whole idea of, getting your invention to grow up and move out is to also keep you from spending money you shouldn't be spending. An umbrella policy is a lot less money on an annual basis than product liability insurance. The licensee pays for that. They're also going to pay for any infringements. Now, in those early stages, AOS is going to be watching your back on that. If we've got investors and all of a sudden you are being infringed on, we're going to reach out and smack them with a big old stick. All right? That doesn't work for us. We've got your back. All right? We are helping you launch that invention or your child out into the world so it can grow up and be big and take care of you. Right? We want to help you do it the right way, but we also want to see you get out from underneath the burden. My friend George, who is doing the Archimedes Offspring in the New England area, east of the Mississippi. We've kind of spread it out here. East of the Mississippi, I'm west of the Mississippi. But he always says when he was getting his inventions into the marketplace, so many people had their hands in his pockets, he couldn't get his own hand in there to pay for things. And it's all these service providers who think that they are entitled to a piece of you. Again, sucking you dry. All right. People who want to be, your business coach and your business planner and your marketing person. If they are giving you an invoice, you are going to say, no, thank you. All right. You're going to check in with Archimedes Offspring and we're going to say, no, we do that automatically as part of the mentoring plan. Well, hallelujah. You didn't have to pay for it. It comes with AOS. Does it get better than that? I mean, really, all these things that you've had to pay for on your own now are part of the Archimedes plan because we want to tee you up successfully. Well, isn't that great? Doesn't that make sense? So, you're not really throwing your invention out there into the world as much as you think about you're sending it off to college. All right. We're the home away from home. We're going to help it grow up. We're going to help tee it up so it knows what it's doing when it gets out there in the world. And the whole idea then is it sends money home to you. And isn't that what we're all looking for? When I talk to inventors, all right, and they hold on to their invention too tight, it never grows up to be big and take care of them. When I get inventors who hire too many outside service providers, they lose on being sucked dry side of it. All right. When you use Archimedes Offspring, that mentoring part, that's part of giving you the money. All right. When we're protecting the investors, we are mentoring you to protect the investors. It's exciting to see how that works, but when you really start understanding it, the more we protect you, the more we protect the investors. The more we protect you, the further we get down the road of getting your invention teed up to move away from home. All right, teed up to be able to start sending money back to you. That's the goal. That is the goal. Tee you up successfully, protect you, and not have you get caught in that being sucked dry mentality. My name is Rita Crompton. I am president and CEO of Archimedes Offspring. We are out there in some ways to kind of protect you from yourself. We all want to nurture our children. We all love them. We would do anything for them. But at a certain point, you got to let them go or they never really grow up. I will talk to you on Friday.